This week, Matthew Reinhart pops in to give us a look at his new pop-up book.
And the San Francisco cast of Hamilton gives some love to Starkiller and Jar Jar Binks.
Misa excited.
This is the Star Wars Show from the Lucasfilm headquarters in San Francisco. Here's your hosts, Andy and Anthony.
Hello and welcome to the Star Wars Show, the only Star Wars show on the internet that knows every Star Wars related thing happening at D23 Expo.
Wait, really? They told you? They didn't tell me.
No, not really. I'm just saying that to keep them watching until the end.
Good plan. Let's go to the news.
We're only 2 days away from D23 Expo, and there's a lot of Star Wars you won't want to miss.
Friday, August 23rd at 2 p.m., fans of Vader Immortal will not want to miss when ILM X-Lab hits the stage with a first look at Vader Immortal Episode 2.
Dying for more information about The Mandalorian? Well, the perfect panel for you is the Disney Plus showcase the same day at 3:30 p.m.
Then on Saturday, August 24th at 10 a.m., fans can go behind the scenes with the Walt Disney Studios to get a glimpse at Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker.
And last but definitely not least, the Disney Parks Experiences and Products panel will hit the stage Sunday, August 25th at 10:30 to share updates on Star Wars at the Disney Parks and Resorts.
The Star Wars fun doesn't stop there. Fans who missed the evolution of the Stormtrooper at San Diego Comic-Con will be able to lay eyes on the iconic screen-use costumes on display.
There will also be a spot for the younger Star Wars fans to check out all the fun Star Wars Kids content, including Let's Make Star Wars, Let's Draw Star Wars, and episodes of Galaxy of Adventures. For a full roundup of everything Star Wars that will be at D23 Expo, head to starwars.com/SWS.
Disney Plus may be launching November 12th, but the streaming service has recently launched their very own official Twitter and Instagram accounts.
They've been filling the brand new feeds with everything you can expect to see from the upcoming service, so give them a follow to find out more.
Black Spire Outpost is filled with local business owners that you can both see and hear, but there's one that's been a little more elusive.
That's right, you can learn a little more about the local crime boss, Oga Guerra, now in the StarWars.com database. Check it out by heading to this link.
Recently, some of the San Francisco cast of Hamilton stopped by to see the room where it happens and talk about their love of Star Wars. Let's check it out.
Hi, I'm Vincent Jamal Hooper.
I'm Donald Weber.
I'm Simon Longnight.
We're the cast of Hamilton in San Francisco.
Insert laser blaster.
Yes. My favorite Star Wars movie is Episode 1. Believe it or not, it was the first Star Wars movie I ever saw.
Me too.
Because it came out when I think I was 12. It was my first introduction, and I thought Darth Maul was the scariest dude on the planet.
I remember having that lightsaber.
Man, the double lightsaber.
Yeah.
My favorite might be Episode 3, which I know is controversial, but that Anakin versus Obi-Wan lightsaber battle, the choreography is like insane.
Mine's The Emperor Strikes Back. It's like the culmination of everything, and it's also just OG. It's dope.
Yeah.
My favorite character has to be Lando. From Billy D. Williams to Donald Glover, I think that his swag is unrivaled in the Star Wars universe.
Mine actually might be a character from the games. Starkiller, Force Unleashed, just because he's so dope. He has like holds his lightsaber like backwards, and he like pulls like a Star Destroyer out of the sky. It's incredible.
I guess it's kind of cool.
I am.
Darth Vader. Honestly, because Episode 1 is my introduction, and I saw 4, 5, and 6 way later, I just was so shocked that this kid was going to become Darth Vader. No one ever like told me
That's
when I was
weird.
seeing
Yeah.
Episode 1
Yeah.
that he was going to be the guy later.
You just
So,
love
like,
that kid, and then you're like, wait.
Man,
Like, he did what?
And he kind of has this redeeming thing at the very end of his life, which I really appreciate as a storyteller.
As a storyteller, yes.
I would like to perform with Jar Jar Binks.
Yeah.
First of all, he'd be the best Jefferson. I think you're fantastic as Jefferson. Don't get me wrong. And then him having to spit out all those words so fast.
I'm taking this horse by the reins.
Matthew Reinhart is here, and we're going to talk about all of your amazing pop-up creations. You have just completed your third Star Wars pop-up book, and it is a beast. The ultimate
monster.
pop-up galaxy.
Yes. This book is kind of the culmination of all the work that I've done in the past. And this book is not only like sort of the journey through the Skywalker saga, but it also becomes this like giant map of Star Wars.
Yeah, I unfolded the whole thing today, like out on the floor. It's so much fun to experience because even the scenes, they have backs to them. Like everything is done in this 360, which is so impressive.
So I've done a lot of pop-up books over the years, you know, and I first started out with doing, mainly children's books. And, kids see everything.
Yeah.
So if you make a pop-up and there's nothing on the back side of it, people, kids will say, hey, what's wrong with this in the back? So it's really important. And I'm kind of like detail oriented, just a bit. So you've got to make art everywhere, and because people will look at it from every angle.
You hear pop-up books and you think they're for kids. And this is definitely a higher level storytelling and a higher level interactive experience. I'd love to hear about the process of plotting that out and working your way through the story.
I mean, obviously the story is first, right? So I'll work, especially on a Star Wars book, I'm working with Lucasfilm and everyone, and we're talking about, what scenes are the most important. We kind of come up with a plan and a layout, and I think about what's going to be cool to reveal. So each spread, I'll figure out what's the large thing, what's the small thing, and then we'll work out the story from there. And then I actually just get into my studio and I'm just cutting and folding paper and figuring out how these pieces work together.
That's wild. So I mean, you're a paper engineer.
It's like glorified arts and crafts. But what you don't see in this process is like the failures. You see the final thing that works that I've built like over and over again.
So for example, the Endor scene was just really impressive to me because there's so much going on. How do you edit down your mind and sort of develop what you want to showcase here and how it's going to move and work?
So I'll start out, in fact I have a little dummy of it right here, like an early prototype of what it might look like. And you can actually see little notes on here and everything. Now this one doesn't work like perfectly well, but you start to think about, okay, I'm going to plot and have the bunker over here, I want to have a walker. And I knew with this one, I was messing around really early on, and let's hope this prototype works, but...
That made me so excited when the walkers walk. I was like, how do you do that?
Sometimes things come into my head and I'm just playing around with paper and I think like, well, maybe that will work. And it does, and I get really excited.
Honestly, every time I've opened it up to like show other people, they've found other tabs and actions that I didn't even know were there. This is why I love this page specifically, is because when you turn it around, you can actually see the scene where Luke's getting handed off to Vader, and there's a walker back there.
Well, like in the color version right here, but if you turn it around, there's actually, it's nighttime on Endor. And if you look in the back there, there's the Ewok village. But like, we put as many different characters all over the place. I tried to put like some Easter eggs. There's a lot of Easter eggs in this book. I'm a huge Star Wars fan. So like to put that stuff in there is great for me. And I know that someone's gonna see it.
Yeah, of course. So you did an original trilogy book, a prequel era book, and now the Ultimate Galaxy, which spans the entire saga.
Yeah, every single movie.
Even up to stuff that people haven't seen yet. So
yes.
you got to see some stuff.
I did get to see.
Build it.
That's
exciting.
Just a teensy bit. Not enough for me to know, because like I don't want to know. I want to be surprised. But I got to do a little,
So when will this bad boy be popping into stores?
October 22nd.
Awesome, so that's coming up pretty quick.
I'm very excited.
Well, congratulations, it's absolutely
Thank you.
amazing. Like, it's just such a beautiful piece of art that any Star Wars fan would have a ton of fun with. So thank you so much for coming by.
Thank you.
Pleasure.
It was an honor.
You're watching the Star Wars Show.
I'm still so blown away by Matthew Reinhart and his paper skills.
Yes, I feel like his upcoming Star Wars book is going to be very popular.
Wow. All right, looks like it's time to end the episode.
Oh, wait, you hear that? Sounds like my popcorn is done popping.
No. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram.
Oh, poppycock. Thanks for watching, and may the Force be with you.
You enjoyed that.
Star Wars news?
Demonstrate for me if
No.
you're so confident.
Me so excited. Swipe up.
I'm 3 sips of coffee and 2 airplanes in. We're doing this.